I don't ride for nobody, no badge, no crew. Truth don't play favors, it just come through. I don't take sides, I take time and review. So to put it, let the context break through. If you clean, that stamp stay true.
Welcome, everybody, to Mystery Science Theater. Well, not quite Mystery Science Theater. It did leave questions in our mind as to the thought process behind people. I understand that the majority of folks might look at this in two different ways. One, justifiable, and two, not justifiable at all. However, there's a slim piece of the population that might think, when you do certain things, you might expect certain results, but this might have been a little bit overboard, so it might be dipping from both sides. So we're going to leave all three of y'all to fight in the comment section. You won't be fighting here, at least not on screen with me, because I'm in my safety of my basement. So we're going to react to something here. And it is a robbery that went, I would say wrong because he didn't really get away with the stuff he was hoping to get away with. However, I must warn you, the following content is indeed graphic in nature, as you see on the screen before you. And so viewer discretion is indeed advised, but we do have a want to get into this. So let's dive. Now, in case you're wondering what's happening here, it might be straightforward, but it may not be. He pulled up to a place, and what happened was the lady entered into this caching place, and by under duress. It triggered a silent alarm, hence why the police is there. If you're wondering why it's taking so long to get to the door, she is currently with a non-customer customer who feels the need to get an extraction of cash from this location by means other than the legal one. I hope that makes sense to you, because what's about to ensue is quite possibly the result of doing something legal. And again, remember I mentioned all three locations: justified, not justified, product of your action, maybe a little excessive. Cool? All right. And again, y'all can squabble about it in the comment section. We just here to react to the presented facts. Okay, not motive, not any of that stuff, just presented facts. But no, she's not.
You open the door or what? Open the fucking door, dude. Gosh damn.
I'm sorry, but that sounded like a pretty Houston thing to say. Look, listen. I understand the impatience, considering it's a silent alarm. But brother, it's your job to kind of be there and wait and see what happens. Like, you might have other things you might want to get to, but in this moment in time, when we need you to zen out and focus, just a wee bit. He's quite impatient for this door to open.
Let's see fucking hands.
Now, what's happening here, which they blurred out, is there's a person behind this lady with a gun to her, a visible weapon to her head. And he's trying to walk her out. I'm assuming his plan was, if I were to use her as a shield, I can get out of here and take off, which is what he does attempt right now.
Hold here. Let me see your fucking hands right now. Just
First things first. I personally wouldn't have taken a shot near that woman that way. That seemed a little careless, but she didn't get struck. Thank goodness she didn't get struck. Because I think that would have been a brand new lawsuit waiting to happen for the police department. I'm not a copper, but I would think protocol would be to wait till you have something, and maybe he trusted his shooting instinct, but I would think you'd wait till you have a very clear, safe shot so that the victim wouldn't be in harm's way. Again, I must reiterate, she is not harmed. She was not shot. The only person popped was the dude with the gun that was in the store trying to rob it using her as a human meat shield. Okay, I just want to make sure we get that right.
Fire, shots fired. One suspect down. One suspect down.
He is alive. That's the screaming you're hearing is the alive person after being shot, trying to take off running after robbing a store.
Black male. He has one gun on the side. He's no gun right now. Hold the air, okay? Math, get inside. Get inside. Let me see your hands, man.
I can't move.
All right, we'll keep it there, all right, bro? I'll get you help as soon as I can.
Now, you'll see a quick switch in the conversation. What was first escalated as a almost turns into a over the beer table kind of talk conversation, which caught me absolutely by surprise. I did not expect these two to start partially. I mean, the guy on the ground is a little bit more. It's like talking to that one drunk friend. He's there, but he ain't all there. And the conversation seemed to be almost like cordial, considering what happened.
Hey, just get here as slow as possible, though, okay? Because he's good right now, okay? But go ahead and get HFD over here to my location. He says he can't move right now. I'm trying to get him verbal commands. He can't move his back. Yeah, I got him right here. Black pants. It's black hoodie.
Red underwear.
Red underwear. Black shoes. Moving left to right. Hey, keep talking to me, bro. I'm right here. We're going to get your help, okay, man? Hey, you hear me, man?
Okay, so give me a message, guys. Here's Pope. Give me a hand.
He's right here.
And right now, his partner shows up, and they're about to approach the young man that's on the floor after being shot. Now, I'm not sure how many times he actually got struck, but you probably can count a few, what we can see. So that might be the reason why he's not expired yet, because most of the shots missed, which is why I'm thinking if you trusted your shot in the beginning and you missed that many shots, then maybe you shouldn't have tried your shot in the beginning with the lady right there. You get what I'm saying? I know in our mind, sometimes people think I can do this, but that's only in your mind. And if something goes wrong because your mind and reality don't match up, there can be problems. Don't do that.
When we go up, kick that gun to the right, okay?
I got you.
Hey, we're about to make movement on the suspect right now, getting detained, okay? Move.
Do not move, okay?
I'm going hands on, okay? Kick that thing to the right. You hold on him.
I got you.
Kick to the right. I got you, bro. I got you. Push to it. Push. Let me see your hand. I'm moving right here, okay?
Can't move.
I know. I got you, though. Help's coming on the way, okay? Let me see this hand. If it's gonna hurt, I know it's gonna hurt.
You see what I mean? Like, that one friend that just passing out, he can't make it to his car, and y'all just had a fight over a girl he shouldn't have been talking to. That kind of thing. And now it's like, I will give the copper this one piece of credit, is that he is trying to at least help, and he's not being an a-hole about it. I'll give him that. By the way, this is still under investigation. This just happened as of the 1st. So it's only been 21 days. And so I'm doubting that they got through all the investigations about it, considering that there might be at least a 4-day window of seeing whether or not he lived and all that stuff. So I don't know what's going to be the outcome of it. But at least in this instance, he seems to be trying to take care of the young man.
Just hang on with me, okay? All right, get that gun. Secure it. You anything else on you, man?
No, I can't move.
Okay, I got you. I know. Well, where's it hurting right now, big dog?
My back now.
Your back?
I can't move.
I got you. Relax. Stay right there, okay? Hold on him.
Well, at least he's running.
Get inside. Look, I don't got anything in here to help us. Are you okay, ma'am? You're not hurt anyway? Okay. Hey, you got a first aid?
Yeah.
Get it for me. So far, one. Hey, can you ask her how many are there? It's just you, bro?
Yeah.
All right. Get the med kit. All right, this is all you had on you? Put the poncho off your head, okay?
It hurt.
Where you hurting at? In the neck?
When you move.
Okay. Cool. I know. Just hang on. You're good, man. You're good.
So it looked like, this is just what it looked like. If that right there is an entry wound, that he nailed it. He nailed him square in the spine. This might be why he can't move nowhere. Now I don't know at all if he got hit clipped spine. I don't know. But it looked like that's where he got smacked. So it might have been at least one good shot in there that he aimed for, but man alive, wow. Okay. Nah, I don't know. I'm sure that they've called for ambulatory services. I just don't know where he is right now.
You're good, big dog.
I wasn't gonna do nothing.
What's up, bro?
I don't know why did you shoot me?
Bro, you had a gun on you, man. You had one in the hostage, bro.
And I was gonna push her off and run.
Big dog.
At least his logic is carrying through with his actions. Why'd you do that? You had a hostage. Well, I was only going to push her off and run. I'm going to present to you an option of thinking here. Say, for instance, he is not this normally cooperative after being shot. See, before being shot, he was the kind of guy that would hold a hostage and would take off with a gun in hand. And if somebody were to try and stop him, he would not be hesitant to, make sure they didn't do anything by calling more cops. I can in my reasoning, give some justification to making sure he doesn't go any further past the store and he does get apprehended by firing shots. Again, y'all can squabble over the reasonings, the whys, and what's the purpose for it. I'm just saying, individual with a gun, already had a hostage, taking off running. Most people say just let him go. I'm not inclined for that one, but hey, to each his own. However, the outcome of this one is that he was popped. So let's see what this ends like.
Oh, you can't be doing that around here, man.
Then he says, I know. Say, you know what? Again, y'all can fight over that one. If you know, why do it? But if you also know, why ask the question as to, anyway, maybe things aren't functioning right now because it's shock, blood loss, and pain.
You hurt me.
Where at?
My arms, they going dead.
Your arms?
Everything feel heavy now.
Okay. Just hang on, man. I'm trying to keep you warm, all right? I'm trying to figure out what
Can you please, bro? This shit hurt, bro.
I know. I'm trying to do my best, okay? I'm gonna get this shit off you, though, okay?
Yeah.
Just hang on, big dog.
That shit hurt. Stop.
I'm trying to save your life, bro. This shit's gonna fucking hurt. Where are you hitting? Back. One right here. I don't know where the other ones are at. But there you go.
Yeah, that was square in the spine. That was a bull's eye. This is me not knowing what the outcome was. I'm predicting he is now paralytic.
Look, is right here. What is this? You give me a pressure dressing. I got one right here. I'm about to roll you to the side. Yeah, I don't have gloves on. Go ahead.
Stop.
Which one?
Yes, sir.
Now, the outcome is that so far there is no outcome other than the man was popped and that they're investigating what really took place with the shooting, justifications, and all that stuff. I'm assuming that that's what takes place in investigations of this type. Whether or not the police officer is going to face any kind of disciplinary action for taking the shot without any shots being fired first. Did he see something in the body cam that we're not seeing in the footage because it's blurred? Did he actually point the gun before he took off? Was there some sort of an indication that the person that he was having hostage was getting something done to them? Or was it just that he overreacted and thought this was the best option and then tried to render aid to try and make it look like he didn't do anything wrong? A lot of that still has to be investigated. However, there is a lesson to be learned here. And it may not be the happiest lesson to be learned, but there's a lesson to be learned. Don't rob stores. If there is a lesson to be learned, it's don't hold people hostage and rob stores. Here's why. Regardless of whether you have a logistical reason in your mind for it, there might be police officers out there looking, and I'm not saying this officer is, I'm just saying there might be officers out there looking to no longer have freedom seeds in their utensils that they carry on their hips. They could be looking for a live practice of the range. So if that be the case, and you even have a suspect in your mind that maybe cops might have be a little overreactive, then maybe hear me out. Don't put yourself in a position where they can be overreactive towards you, like the young man did. So far, we have not heard that he's passed away. It seems like he did survive the incident. What we don't know is whether or not he was paralyzed from it, or if the investigation is over with. But there is, like I said, life lessons to be learned here. And we all can learn one thing, especially about hostages. Don't overreact. Stay calm. And if you stay calm, you make things a little bit easier to escape, because at least you're not part of the target zone. And thankfully, she was not hit with the initial barrage because it was really close to her head. So again, if you're an officer, don't take that shot. If you're a regular civilian, don't panic. And if you're someone thinking of becoming a criminal, don't do that. That could end badly for you and everyone else around you that you might love. So we look forward to hearing what you got to say on this one, because there's multiple angles that can come from, and all of them could be very well valid, because we don't all see life the same. So we look forward to seeing what you got to say.
One wrong move turn the present into the past. I don't ride for nobody, no badge, no crew. Truth don't play favors, it just come through. I don't take sides, I take time and review, so to put it, let the context break through. If you clean, that stamp stay true. If you foul, that show up too. No miss, no spin, no cover up hype. Everything judge in plain sight.